Today we are going to study about the whole armor of God. In the Bible it is written clearly, the whole armor of God. Many people just count it as an armor of God, but we are going to study in detail about that today. In Ephesians 6 chapter 10th verse till 17th verse, it says, "Finally be strong in the Lord and in the strength of His might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against the flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in heavenly places." And in the 13th verse, it again says, "Therefore, take up the whole armor of God." It doesn't say take up the armor of God, but the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand firm. What is the whole armor of God? In 14th verse it says, "Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth." We need to have the belt of truth. We need to walk in truth. Our life should represent truthfulness. Our words should showcase truthfulness in our life. Today, are we wearing this belt of truth in our life? Today you might be wearing the belt of truth, but it says in the next line, "Having put on the breastplate of righteousness." We need to have righteousness in our life. We need to walk by righteousness. You might say that you are wearing the belt of truth, but you don't have the breastplate of righteousness, then it cannot protect you from the evil one. Are you wearing the breastplate of righteousness today? You might say, "I am wearing the belt of truth and also the breastplate of righteousness." Then the word of God asks you another question. 15th verse it says, "And as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness to given by the gospel of peace." Are you wearing your shoes to preach the gospel? Are you ready every time? Are you doing things to preach the gospel? You might say that I'm wearing the belt of truth, I am wearing the breastplate of righteousness, but are you having the shoes to preach the gospel? Are you ready to preach gospel? Are you doing things to preach gospel? If you say, "No, I've not done it," today you have to have the readiness to preach the gospel. You need to wear the shoes for your feet of preaching the gospel. You might say, "I have all these three in my life and I'm doing." Then the word of God asks you the fourth question. In the 15th verse it says, "In all circumstances take the shield of faith, which can extinguish all the darts of the evil one." You might have truth in your life, you might have righteousness in your life, you might have the readiness to preach the gospel, but do you have faith to quench and extinguish all kinds of the fiery darts that the devil throws against you? Are you taking up? Do you have the shield of faith in your hand? Let us decide to take the shield of faith in hand. You might also have the shield of faith, but if you don't have the salvation, the helmet of salvation in your life, still you're not complete in the work against the devil, in the war against the devil. Are we having the helmet of salvation over us? We need to check that. You might say, "Yes, I have the helmet of salvation." Then the word of God asks us another question. In the 17th verse it says, "And the sword of the Spirit is the word of God." You might have all these five, but do you have the sword of the Spirit with you, the word of God? Do you walk by the word of God? Do you read the word of God? Do you meditate the word of God? Have you filled yourself with the word of God? First, all these things that we studied, the truth, the righteousness, the readiness to preach the gospel, and faith, and the helmet of salvation, these are all to protect us from the devil who's striking you. It is just to protect yourself. The shield and everything, that is all to protect yourself. But do you know something? Just protecting yourself is not enough, but you have to desire to strike the one who's trying to hit you. You need to strike the evil one, the devil who's trying to come against you. It is good to protect yourself, but you also need one more thing, to strike it. These characters that we studied is just to protect us, but to strike the devil, we need the sword of the Spirit, that is the word of God. You can never strike the devil without the word of God being in you, without walking by the word of God, without meditating the word of God. We can never defeat the devil. Today, let me ask you a question. Are you wearing the whole armor of God right now as I speak to you? If not, let us decide to wear this whole armor of God. Let me also tell you one more secret in this. All this whole armor of God that is given to you, it just covers you on the front side. But do you know something? You don't have any protection on the back side. Never show your back to the devil. Never run from the devil. Never be afraid of the devil. Never try to run away from the devil, because there is no protection on the back side. Only God has given us the protection, the whole armor at the front side. Always try to stand against the devil. always try to defeat the devil, always try to strike him down, because Bible says, stand against him and he will flee from you. When you stand against him, where the whole armor of God, that's where the protection and the victory comes from.